Hello and welcome to Three-Dimensional Design. My name is Enzina and I'll be your instructor this semester. Three-Dimensional Design is a foundational course that will teach you the design principles and elements as they apply to three-dimensional media. 3D design is a studio course, so it's really focused on creating work that executes and employs those 3D design principles and elements in a real tactile way. We'll also be following along with the textbook. It's an e-text. It's 2D and 3D design basics, but we're skipping all the way through 2D and starting right at 3D. Each chapter will have a quiz that you'll have to complete at the end of each week. Weeks 1 through 4, we're doing weekly chapter reading and weekly quizzes, and then after that we go to every other week. In addition to weekly and bi-weekly chapter readings and quizzes, we'll have bi-weekly discussion boards. Discussion boards are opportunities for you to engage in a positive and constructive conversation and dialogue with your classmates on a specific topic. I'll be assigning those topics every other week. I will not be participating in the discussion board because it's an opportunity for you to create that sense of community that we're missing, not being in studio together. I will be reading and going through all of the discussion boards, but it's really an opportunity for you all to engage in conversation with yourselves. In addition to chapter reading and quizzes and the discussion board, the course and the majority of your grade will be centered around 5 main projects that correspond to what we'll be learning about in the reading, in addition to a final project. We don't have any tests in this course, and we do not have a midterm in this course. So again, those 5 main projects, that final project, are the biggest chunks of your grade, in addition to the discussion board and the weekly readings and quizzes. Now, there might be some things that pop up. There might be some videos I want to share, and I'll ask for your responses too. But those things will be added as we go on in the semester. This course is also taught asynchronously, which means you do it at your own pace in whatever schedule and time works best for you. There's no live schedules, there's no live videos or live meetings. Everything is populated and posted digitally on Blackboard. However, there are specific deadlines that you will need to adhere to, and all of those deadlines are posted on Blackboard as well. I do have the syllabus and course schedule uploaded, so you can review that and get a better understanding of the flow of the course. I really recommend that you print out that course schedule and outline, because it will go along with Blackboard and you'll have a better idea of what to anticipate and expect in terms of when things are due and what's coming up next. The way that I've structured Blackboard is by weeks. So if you go into your Blackboard and you select course content, under course content, you will see the weekly content folders. Once you get into those weekly folders, they'll show you what you need to accomplish per week, whether it's chapter reading and chapter quiz, a discussion board, or if it's the introduction to the project. Week 1 will be really getting familiarized with the course, getting an introduction to what to expect, and doing the first couple of assignments. Now, the projects will be largely self-guided. I will be uploading video demos, video tutorials, or written step-by-step procedures on how to achieve the specific assignment and complete your project. But these are, again, self-guided. So if you have any questions along the way, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My office hours are virtual and by appointment. So please send me an email at vjmerari@alaska.edu, and we can set up a quick Zoom one-on-one to clarify anything that might be confusing in the assignment, or if you get stuck on a project, we can go over it and I can provide some tips for you as well. We do have a great benefit this semester to access the sculpture lab. This is a self-guided course, so you are expected to complete these assignments at your home studio. I really encourage that you find a dedicated space in your home to do your three-dimensional design work. Have that place separate, have it set up with all the materials and supplies you need. and give yourself some dedicated time to complete these assignments. There are different due dates, but I will tell you that everything is due on Sunday evenings by 11:59 p.m. So if it's a weekly quiz or bi-weekly quiz, it's that Sunday or following Sunday. Same with discussion boards, and every project is due by Sundays. So that's the date to keep in mind. Those 5 projects are spread out. So it's not every week, but 5 different due dates, all Sunday evenings, 11:59 p.m. But again, this semester, we do have the privilege of accessing the sculpture lab at UAA. So if you're in Anchorage or the vicinity and would like to use the sculpture lab, maybe for some of the more material intensive projects, you'll be able to do that. You'll have to work with the lab tech and bring your own materials and exit those materials, but that sculpture lab is there for you. And it might work better for some of those projects. If there are any tools we need, I will make sure that those are at the sculpture lab. I'll be providing and posting some information on how to access the sculpture lab if you are interested in that. I would like to get a sense of how many folks are interested in using the sculpture lab this semester. So if you can just send me an email with the subject line sculpture lab and let me know that you'd be interested in doing some of the more intensive projects at the lab, or any projects really at the lab, let me know. That way I have a sense of how many students the lab tech can expect. I have prepared a brief video overview of the semester, what to expect, and to kind of get you ready to start on day 1 for week 1's tasks. Again, please let me know anytime if you have any questions, if you'd like some clarity, if you feel stuck, or just want to do a check-in. Just shoot me an email. We'll set up a Zoom and a time that works best for you and for myself. I really look forward to getting to know you and your artwork this semester. Stick around for the course overview that is coming up next.